There was a fellow who collected songs and studied them, a Harvard professor named Francis J. Child. And he put out this huge set, several volumes, and there'd be sometimes 10 or 12 versions of one song. He was real interested in all the variants of each ballad. And the songs he collected, English and Scottish ballads, they became known as the Child Ballads. And Child Ballad number 200 out of 305 ballads was a song called The Gypsy Laddie, sometimes called Gypsy Davey, or the Raggle Taggle Gypsy, or Blackjack David. But in the 1920s, there was a fella, a prominent Western artist, Harry Jackson, a friend of Ramblin' Jacks. I heard a story about him earlier today. That he was punching cows in Wyoming in the 1920s, and that he picked up a lot of songs and recitations from the guys he worked with, and he picked up a version of the Gypsy Laddie. So this is one of the versions that found its way out west, called Clayton Boone. But it's the same song, same story. Was away out in New Mexico along the Spanish line. I went to work for Clayton Boone. He's a man well past his prime. Well, he wrote in and he asked me what happened to my lady. Said to him she quit your range and she run with a handsome Davey. Go saddle for me my buckskin horse with a coal black mane and tail. Point out to me the fresh laid tracks, and after them I'll trail. I'll ride upon a saddle fine, a saddle made of silver, with bridle reins of beaten gold and not your common leather. I'll buckle on my leathern chaps and tie my pistol over. Step aboard that black stripe dun, and I'll ride this wide world over. We rode till we come to the midnight sun. Saw the campfire burning. Heard the sweetest mandolin and the voice of young Dave singing. Have you forsaken my house and home to go with a handsome Davey? Have you forsaken my silver and gold? Darling baby, yes, I'll forsake your silver and gold to go with a handsome Davey. And I'll forsake your house and home, all for the love of Davey. But I can't forget my baby. Last night I slept with a mean old man in golden room so stately. Tonight I sleep on the cold hard ground, on the warm side of my Davey. Was way out in New Mexico along the Spanish line. I went to work for Clayton Boone. He's a man well past his prime. He rode in and he asked of me what happened to my lady. Said to him she quit your range and she run with a handsome Davey. She run with a Gypsy Davey. She left with a blackjack Davey. Thank you. The Gypsy Davey.